Hello everybody, I'm Knight Uretsky.
And I'm Daniel Paul.
And we got a good one today between your Bakersfield Christian Eagles and the Tehachapi Warriors. Should be a great one. Eagles coming in this game 16-5, 5-1 in the league. They just came off that tough double overtime loss to West, 73-72. And then the last time these two teams met was January 1st in Tehachapi, and the Eagles won that game 73-40. Tehachapi, on the other hand, coming off a loss 69-52 to Independence. Tough loss for them. Should be great.
Yeah, we'll see how they perform tonight.
And we're off. Tehachapi wins the tip-off, and here we go. Carroll with it at the top, guarded by Morantos. Hands it off to King. King across court to Bauer. Bauer inside to King. Back out now. Jones drives, shots up, and that one's good. Nice layup by Jones. Tehachapi takes an early 2-0 lead. 7:30 to go. Jurasic drives now, goes up, shot no good off the backboard, gets his own rebound, goes up again, gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line and shoot two. Jurasic was missing during that double overtime loss against West on Wednesday.
So Lindell takes it out.
Key factor to be missed.
You got to get him to the middle.
Possibly the reason they lost that game, as the first one is no good. 0-2 the score. Tehachapi leads 7:28 to go here in the first quarter. Jurasic at the line. Second free throw is good. Cuts the lead in half. 1-2, 7:25 to go. In the corner, back to the top for King. King drives, layup is up and good. 4-1 Tehachapi, 7:09 to go here in the first quarter.
Watch the middle, Levi!
Levi Latu is starting in place for Kadar Waller. And Taylor's three now is no good. Rebounded by Henderson. Has two men on him. Goes up off the front of the rim. No good. Tehachapi regains possession. 1-4. 6:45 to go as Carroll drives, gets stolen, and here comes Jurasic the other way. Pass to the corner for Henderson. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jurasic inside, goes up again, no good. Rebounded by Finkley. Back to the top, down to the right for King. King drives, steps out of bounds, and it's going the other way. Eagles ball. Tried to go down the right side of the baseline. Foot steps out. 1-4 the score, 6:24 to go. Passes it back to Morantos. Up court to Henderson. 3-on-2, and then everybody sets up. Morantos now drives, splits the defenders, kicks out to the corner for Henderson as he goes in. Layup is up and good. Great drive by Henderson. Splits the defense on the left side, goes up to the rim, makes it. Now 6 minutes to go. As Tehachapi comes back the other way, Finkley gets the bucket. Makes it 3-6. Stolen by Tehachapi as Finkley's shot is no good. The two gets it and then gets fouled now by Carroll. Two fouls so far, both on Tehachapi.
See what they're in. If it's a man,
6-3 Tehachapi leads, 5:47 to go here in the first quarter. Morantos at point brings it up to Jurasic on the left side. Back to the top for Henderson, to the right side for Morantos. Morantos stops, 6-footer, no good. Tipped out, rebounded by Taylor. Latu from the top of the free throw line, no good off the front of the rim. And here comes Tehachapi the other way. Garcia just hands it off to Galejo. Back to Gutierrez as a drive comes in. Then a pass out for Thompson. His shot is good. 8-3, the Warriors lead now. 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Morontos inside to Jurasic on the right side. Drives in, tries to kick it out, gets fouled first.
X into 11. X into 11.
They're going to say it's on the floor. He won't go to the line, but it will be Eagles possession. And 3 early fouls for Tehachapi so far in this opening 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Wrong way, Lindo. Dive.
Back to Jurasic in the corner as he drives in. Euro step goes up and off the backboard and in. Great job by Jurasic to use the baseline to his advantage. 5-8 the score. 3-pointer now for Lamonco. Jurasic the rebounder, and here comes Taylor and Latou the other way. Latou drives, goes up. Looked like some contact. I'm going to say it's off Latou. And it'll be Tehachapi ball. Back to the top for Thompson, down to the right side for Lamonco. Garcia with it, guarded by Latou. Drives in the left side, passes inside for Thompson. Thompson's 5-footer's good. 5-10 the score. Henderson the other way now. Brings it to the top, just going to pull up, airballs it, just hits the net. No good, and here comes Galejo the other way. Passes it now for Lamonco. Lamonco up, tipped, and Betts gets it. Ball's on the ground, finally gets it back. Garcia to the right side for Galejo. Passes inside, back to Galejo, back out for Lamonco. 3-pointer, that's good! 13-5, Tehachapi leads here in the first quarter. 3:38 to go. Definitely not the start the Eagles have had in mind. Daniel, what do you want to comment about this?
I just feel Tehachapi really came out firing, and BCHS is not holding up with them, and they got to figure out a way to get their offense on the board and have their defense just put up some stops.
How do you think the Eagles get back into this game?
Just put some points on the board and pick up their defense, I guess, but Tehachapi's definitely found the way to put points on the board, so we got to do the same.
Who do you want to look out for to make an impact in this game so the Eagles can come back and win this one?
Probably Ben Jurasic. I feel like he's got the tools to do it if he needs to.
Yeah, Jurasic was missing against that West game. Key loss in that one. His back seems to be doing a little better. I asked him before the game how he was doing. He said he's going to try to do this one. So far, I haven't seen any fatigue, but hopefully he can get going so we can complete the comeback.
Yeah, he seems to be playing strong. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing and get some points on the board. Help out his team.
5-13 the score, 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. Rare moment for the Eagles trailing. Morontos to the right side for Gwynn. Gwynn back to the top, and that one's stolen by Carroll. Carroll spins, just hands it off now, and that bucket is good for Montgomery. Definitely not how the Eagles want to start right after that timeout. Screen by Jurasic, Morontos with it, passes to Gwynn on the right side, down to Henderson. Down to the right corner for Taylor. Back to the top for Morontos. He's going to go in, stops at the free throw line. Now back out for 3 for Taylor, no good. Rebounded by Jurasic. Gets double teamed, back to the top for Taylor, down to the right side for Morontos. As he drives in, goes up for the layup, no good off the backboard. And here comes Tehachapi the other way. Garcia to the corner now for Lamonco. Shots up and airballs in, and here comes Henderson the other way. 3-on-1, goes between the legs, loses it, and Garcia steals it. Back to the middle for Montgomery, goes up, shots no good off the backboard, gets his own rebound and swishes it from 3. 17-5 the score. 2:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Eagles really need to put up some points here.
Jurasic drives in now, kicks it to Henderson. Henderson up, and that one's good. 7-17, 2:05 to go. Garcia goes in, Jurasic stops. Great move to get around Jurasic, but airballs in, rebounded by Taylor. Here comes Morontos up the left side. Passes to Henderson, and Henderson goes up. But they're going to say he traveled before he did it. Needs to put the ball down next time. Key turnover there for the Eagles. 17-7 the score, 1:53 to go, first quarter. Carroll with it at the top, just hands it now for Montgomery. Down to the right side for Garcia. Garcia inside and stolen by Jurasic. Use those big arms to just pick that one apart. Taylor for three, no good, just rims out. And Tehachapi's going to bring it the other way. Carroll with it, just going to go in on Jurasic. Shots up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Morantos. And then Carroll steals it from him. Just ripped it apart, gets the lay-in. 19-7 the score, 1:20 to go here in the first quarter. Morantos is calling for ISO. Movement in the back for the Eagles. Gets a screen from Henderson, then just throws it back to Henderson on the left side. Henderson drives in. They're not going to count the shot, but he gets pushed. It's going to be on the floor. Foul on Tehachapi. That's their fourth already. Eagles have no fouls here in the opening quarter. And Jurasic drives now, goes up, gets some contact, and can't convert. Then there's a foul on Thompson.
His first, team fifth.
Jurasic's going to go to the line and shoot two. 19-7 the score, just under a minute at 59 seconds. Jurasic with that shimmy, shots up and no good. Missed one of two earlier. Definitely not the way the Eagles want to start. Down by 12 at home. Favorable size crowd here at the BCHS Sports Center as Jurasic misses the second free throw. Here comes Tehachapi the other way. Carroll to Lamonaco. Lamonaco down for Thompson. Inside for Montgomery. Back out for Lamonaco. Shots up and no good. Tipped around and Montgomery finds it. Garcia at the top, down to the left side for Carroll. Carroll traveled. It's going to go the other way. 2 seconds separate game clock and shot clock. 37 seconds. Eagles down by 12, 19-7 the score, first quarter.
Hey, go motion and try to get Noah. Horse down, horse down, horse down. David, go to corner. Lindo, grab him.
Morantos at the top. Gets a screen from Henderson and brings it to the left. Passes to the right side for Taylor. Three-pointer, airballed it. Henderson saves it, passes it back inside for Ernst, but then there's a jump ball. And it's going to be Tehachapi basketball. Actually, they're going to call it down on the floor.
No, it should be one.
It's white basketball as they pass it in. Taylor three. It's good! 9-19. They're going to say it was on the line. Lamonaco three. That one's good. Great answer back for Tehachapi. 1 second now, and they're not going to get it off. And that'll do it for this first quarter. Eagles down 22-10. They decided to take that back and put another point on the board, so he was behind the three at the end for Taylor. But key answer back three for Tehachapi. Daniel, what have you seen so far?
BCHS is really struggling here in this first quarter. They really need to put up some points in the second quarter and just figure something out, in my opinion.
Who has really stepped up so far?
So far, to take charge for BCHS, I'd say Noah.
Noah?
Yeah. He's really just put up some points and he's trying to direct this offense. So.
Yeah, Tehachapi's doing a good job spreading the ball. They've done a lot of substitution. I've seen about 10 players for them on the court.
Yeah, they got a lot of subs, and they keep moving the ball on their offense, and we just somehow can't figure out a way to stop them. Keep putting up points. They got us doubled right now going into the second quarter.
Oh yeah, they just put another point on the board, 11-22 now. Looks like they started the first quarter intermission a little late. Cutting it now in here. It's going to be Tehachapi ball. Jones inbounds it for King, and he's going to bring it up. Ernst guarding. Kicks it to the left side for Finkley. Back to the top for Montgomery. Now, Montgomery inside, guarded by Jurasik. Back out for Jones. Jones drives, caves to kick it out for Finkley. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. 7:44 to go. They down by 11. Scores 22-11. Tehachapi leads. Rough first quarter start. Half-court press by Tehachapi. Morantos on the right side, kicks it down for Ernst. Ernst is going to pull up, no good. Rebounded by Henderson, and it's kicked out. And here comes Jones the other way. Over the left side now for King. Down in the corner for Finkley. Finkley over for Jones as he drives. Gets poked away by Ernst. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Tehachapi ball.
Hey, Ben, just keep it high. If they try, go to the middle. If they try, go to the middle.
King to the left side for Finkley. Finkley hands it off for Montgomery. Montgomery to the right side for Jones. Jones drives on Taylor. Inside now, stolen by Jurasik. Throws it for Morantos. Great job leaping up and grabbing that one. As here comes the Eagles down the court. Behind the back for Taylor, down to the corner for Henderson, back to Taylor, and now back to the top for Morantos. Three-pointers up and short, hits the rim. Setting by Jurasik. Great play to throw it off the Tehachapi basketball player, and it's going to be Eagles basketball. Wynn comes into the game now for Jurasik. Scores 22-11, 6:44 to go here in the second quarter. Morantos at the top, they're going to try to tap. Henderson gets tipped by Jones as it finds its ways to Morantos. Wynn drives, losing the ball, and here comes Jones the other way. Going to go up. Lost it. Garcia finds it and goes off the backboard. Three-footer is good. 11-24 the score. 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Morantos crosses, goes to the corner for Wynn. Back to the top for Taylor. Taylor gets it tipped. Morantos gets it. Would be backcourt, but Tehachapi takes it. 18 on the shot clock.
Show yourself. There you go.
Finds Taylor down to the corner for Gwynn. Shots up and no good. Rebounded by Henderson. Henderson goes up, gets fouled. And he's going to go to the line and shoot two.
First, team 6.
It's been an exciting game so far. Even though we're down by 13. As Henderson misses the free throw. Eagles haven't been doing a good job shooting at the line so far.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down by this much, you really got to take advantage of the free points that you can.
King brings it up for the Warriors. Down to the corner for Jones. Jones spins, passes it inside. Shot is up and bounces off the rim and good for Bauer. 5-footer for him. 26-11 the score, 5:29 to go. Inside for Henderson, down to Ernst. Shots up and that one's good. Great 2-foot shot by Ernst. 13-26, cuts the lead in half. King with it, drives, goes inside. Fighting on it now is Bauer and Henderson. They're going to call a jump ball now.
Jump ball in possession of the Eagles.
It's going to be Eagles basketball after the jump ball. 26-13 the score, 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Morontos to the right side for Taylor, inside for Uros. It goes down to Henderson. Henderson loses the ball momentarily, back out for Taylor. Three-pointer, it's good! 16-26 the score, 4:45 to go, second quarter. Carroll drives in on Latu, goes up, gets the bucket, and one. And just as the Eagles think they got some momentum going their way, Tehachapi answers back with this and one. Great play by Jared Carroll. Goes up the left side of the lane, gets fouled, goes off the backboard and in. Free throws up and no good. 28-16 remains the score, 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. Jurasic splits the defenders, goes up off the front of the rim, no good. Ball's on the ground, Carroll finds it, throws it up. King gets it, still fighting for it. The ball's still on the ground, and finally Carroll picks it up as Garcia has it the left side, drives in on Taylor, back out for King. He's going to pull up for three. It's good. 31-16 the score. 4:08 to go here in the second quarter as Morontos tries to pass it. It's going to be off of a Tehachapi defender. Kicked ball violation. 4 minutes to go. Taylor for three now. That's good! Swishes it from 22. 19:31 now. 3:50 to go. Carroll at the top, drives in. Gets past Taylor, goes up, shots up, no good off the left side of the rim. Rebounded by Taylor. Passes to Morontos as he's bringing it up. High tempo, shots up, no good, and Carroll gets the rebound as he comes up the right side of the court. Passes to the left side for Garcia, inside for Thompson. Passes it inside for Garcia, gets fouled. Hold by Latu. It's going to be on the floor. Garcia to inbound. Carroll gets it, three, drives inside, goes up. No good, threw it away, and here comes Henderson the other way. He's going to go up, try to dunk, no. So he gets the lay-in. Look like they're discussing this now. And there it is. They're going to count the basket here. There's some conflicts in reports. One said that they shouldn't count it. One said they should. Nevertheless, they're going to count it. And here comes Henderson for the and one play. Three-point play to try to get them back in this. 9 points now. 31-22 the score. 3-11. Stolen by Taylor, and he has a breakaway. Goes up and misses it off the left rim. Somehow gets the ball back to Taylor, and he goes up off the backboard and in. Three-footer.
Eagles seem to have found some momentum going their way.
Yeah, foul on Henderson there, but 31-24 the score, 2:59 to go. Tehachapi has 7 fouls. That was only the Eagles' 3rd foul of the half. Done a great job in the foul area. Garcia with it, guarded by Morontos, gets a screen, then pulls up for three. Shots up, no good. And off Jurasic and out of bounds. It's going to be Warriors basketball. New shot clock after the ball hit the rim. Garcia checks out, and LaMonaco comes back into the game for the Warriors. And great defense. Steal, and here comes Morontos the other way. Back in the top, pass to the right side for Taylor. He's going to shoot a long three. Oh, and just rims out. Rebound by Latu, goes up, rims out again. Oh my God, what bad luck for the Eagles. Pass to the corner for Jurasic, drives up, goes under the rim, and that basket's good!
Wow, that was an amazing turn by the Eagles.
Great job by Jurasic to just drive down the baseline, go up under the bucket, off the backboard and in. Timeout by Tehachapi. It's a 30-second. Man, Eagles battle their way back into this one. 31-26 the score. Daniel, how are you feeling right now?
I am pretty excited to see what happens. They are fighting like crazy right now, and Tehachapi has not found a way to stop them after they've gone on their run. So I don't know, Tehachapi needs to make some changes, but BCHS is going to keep driving, I feel like. Yeah,
it feels like a total new momentum shift here in this game. 31-26. The Eagles cut the lead to 5. Tehachapi once led by 13. Pretty much dominating this entire game. Now here come the Eagles. Coming back after the timeout. Monaco to inbound. And just passes in now for King. King to the left side for Garcia. Inside for Thompson, backing in on Jurasic. Jurasic standing his ground, goes up and hits Jurasic's hand, but then Jones found it, and then King throws it away, intended for Garcia. Goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles ball.
When you dive, ask for the ball.
Montos inside for Jurasic, back to the corner for Latu, but they're going to say he traveled. Needs to put another dribble down. We've seen a couple of those already. They're just trying to run, get a little bit of a start, but they need to put the ball down as Latu defends it out of bounds. Tehachapi ball still. Monaco gets it, passes to Garcia. Garcia to Jones. Jones drives inside to the right side, goes up and gets the bucket off the backboard. 33-26 the score, 1:30 go. Morantes pulls up from the free throw line and it spins in and out. And then it goes off a Tehachapi player and out of bounds, but man, seems like we've had a couple of rim outs so much in this game.
At least 3 or 4.
Jurasic with it in the right corner, drives in, passes across court to the top 4. Latu drives, goes up, gets it blocked, and here comes Tehachapi the other way. LaMonaco with it, and then he loses it, and Taylor finds it. Throws it up for Jurasic, and Jurasic dunks it! Here comes him the other way and throws it up for Henderson and loses it, and the ball's just being thrown everywhere. It goes off of Jurasic and it goes out of bounds. But man, what a play by Jurasic!
Wow, that was incredible.
Jurasic is that tight end that every university should be looking at. Tons of potential, has offers from Stanford, Cal, Oregon State to mention. He's going to be playing D1 football.
And you can see what he can do with that aggression. Once he gets in his mode, he can just run through anyone he needs to.
Carroll at the top now for the Warriors. 38 seconds to go. They lead 33-28 as Garcia goes inside, tries to pass it for Thompson. King finds it, goes up, gets the floater from the score. Shot clock is off, so the Eagles could potentially hold this for the last shot, but they won't. Taylor 3, no good. Rebound by Thompson, and here comes Jones the other way down the right side of the court for the Warriors. Passes out for Garcia, inside for Thompson. And they're going to call a charge. Good job by Jurasic to stand in there, take it. 10 seconds to go before halftime. Eagles down by 7, 35-28 the score. Eagles will have the last shot here. Ronson to the corner for Henderson. He drives, goes up, gets the lay-in at the last second. Eagles end the first half on a high note. Score is 35-30. Daniel, what are your feelings about here in the first half?
The Eagles are basically just picking apart Tehachapi's defense at this point. They've figured out a way to put points on the board, and now they can't stop them, and they just keep driving. And Tehachapi's continued to put points on the board, but BCHS is just driving like faster, stronger.
And a great job by the Eagles to battle back after being down by more than 10. So that'll do it for the first half. We'll be right back for the second half of action right after this. Tehachapi leads 35-30. And we're back for the second half of basketball. Tehachapi leads 35-30. Been a whirlwind of a first half for the Eagles. Eagles 1 point, trailed by 13. Battled their way back and down only by 5 as we're entering the second half. Urosic, Morontos, Taylor, Henderson, and Gwynn are in the game for the Eagles. Jones, King, Garcia, Bauer, and Thompson in for the Warriors.
Stay in front, Switch. Stay in front.
Garcia on the right side drives in and by for, excuse me, on Morontos. Back to the top now for King. King to the right side for Garcia. Guarded by Taylor, hands it off for Jones. He drives down the right lane, goes inside, gets stolen by Gwynn, and here comes Morontos the other way. Tries to hand it for Taylor, goes behind the back to Morontos, goes off him and out of bounds. Morontos just signals, just pass it to me instead of being all fancy. 35-30 the score, 7:20 to go here in the third quarter. King inside now, shots up and no good, rims in and out for Bauer. And Gwynn has it and passes it to Morontos at the top. Guarded by Jones. Passes it across the back half court line to Taylor, down inside for Henderson to the corner for Urosic as he drives. Passes to the right side for Morontos, down to the right corner for Gwynn. Three-pointer, it's good! Kyle Gwynn with the three-pointer. 35-33 the score. Know Kyle pretty well. He was my broadcasting partner for football. Great kid, finding his way on varsity this year. Morontos with it on the left side, back to the top for Yoss. Wide open three, it's no good. Rebounded by King, and here comes Tehachapi the other way. Has two men to the left. Gets stolen by Morontos. He tries to feed it to Jones. Then Morontos loses it. Gets tipped by King, and then Jones throws it away, and here comes Urosic the other way. Jones tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles basketball. Great job to sneak up behind Urosic and goes out of bounds. 35-33 the score. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. Corner three for Taylor, two men on him, no good, right off the front of the rim, and here comes Garcia the other way. Only Gwynn's back and tried to do the best defense he could. Definite height disadvantage for Gwynn. 37-33 the score. Morontos to the left side for Taylor, inside for Henderson. Henderson travels, going the other way. (33-37), 5:52 to go here in the third quarter. Had an opening three by Gwynn, and then a bucket by Tehachapi. Harold backs in, goes in, passes to Thompson left side, shots up and no good. Rebounded by Henderson, using his long right arm to tip that one back to himself. Hit by Jones. Tehachapi's first foul of the half. Eagles got into double bonus in the first half. Scores 37-33, 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. Morontos at the top, pass to the right side for Taylor. Inside now for Urosic. drives in, passes to Henderson. Henderson goes up, no good. Rebounded by Urosic. Goes up again, no good. Carroll gets the rebound for Tehachapi, and he'll bring it up the right side of the court. Passes to Garcia on the right side, guarded by Gwynn. Back to Carroll, and now to Jones to the right side for Garcia. Garcia goes up, no good. Contested by Gwynn, and Morontos has it now the other way. Drives in, splits the defenders, goes up, gets the roll, and it's good. 35-37, Tehachapi leads, 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Jones has it on the left side, passes to Garcia at the top, guarded by Gwynn.
There you go.
Down to left side for Jones, guarded by Taylor, and now inside for Bauer. Bauer backs in on Henderson, shots up, and he makes the 5-footer. 39-35 the score, 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Morontos has it in top. Tehachapi in a 3-2 zone. Gets tipped, and Tehachapi has the steal as Carroll brings up the middle of the court, passes Garcia, 3, no good. Tips out, and now Henderson has a breakaway of sorts. Stops, goes inside, goes up, lays it in off the left side of the rim. 37-39 the score, 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Carroll at the top, passes to the right side for Jones. Down to the corner for Thompson. Passes inside and stolen by Taylor, and Urosic finds it. And now Morontos has it the other way. Bound to the left corner for Henderson. No good. Eagles trying to tie it or take the lead here, but cannot. Carroll drives in on Gwynn, goes up, passes to the corner for Bauer. 3-pointer, no good. Off the back of the rim, and Morontos finds it. 3-on-2. Urosic drives, gets contact, goes up, and no good. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Great job by the Eagles there, finding themselves in a favorable 3-on-2 situation. Good to find the big man Urosic as he splits the defenders, gets the contact, goes to the line now. His back hasn't seemed to have any fatigue since missing that game against West. Does the shimmy. First free throw is good. 38-39 the score. Latu checks in the game now for Gwynn. Urosic misses the second free throw, and the Eagles are still behind now. 39-38 the score. 3:20 in the third quarter. Montgomery at the top, guarded by Latu. Down to Bauer on the right side, guarded by Urosic. Down to the right corner for Montgomery. Inside now, back to Montgomery. Shots up, and he makes that over Latu. 5-footer. 38-41 the score. Down to the right side for Taylor. 3. It's good! Eagles tie the game 41-41 with 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Now inside for Montgomery. Tipped by Latu, goes out of bounds. Great defensive play by Latu. Finds his way back on defense. Able to contest the shot. It's going to be Tehachapi ball. Garcia back to the top for King. Taylor guarding. Takes a swipe, misses as King kicks it out for Bauer. Inside now for Carroll. Ball's bouncing around. Carroll finds it. He's in the right corner. Back to the top for Garcia. Down to the left side for King. King drives on Latu. Hands it off to Carroll. Guarded by Henderson. Down to the left side for Montgomery as he drives in. Pump fakes, goes up, and then it's blocked by Urosic. And Latu has it. Latu goes up, rims in and out, but he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2, trying to take the lead. Foul is on number 12, Zach King, with the block. Crucial free throws here for Latu. First free throw's no good. Hits the left side of the back of the rim. Now this free throw is really key because the Eagles have to take the lead here. And free throw's no good, and the game remains tied. 41-41 the score, 2:10 to go Here in the third quarter, Garcia goes up, gets the bucket, and one. Taylor in disbelief. He doesn't think he fouled him. He had his hands up, he's saying.
Foul on Taylor, just first team foul, second half. Count the basket.
Jurasic checks out of the game. Garcia with this free throw, misses, and Ernst gets the rebound. But then Montgomery steals it, passes to Garcia. Garcia up, no good. Then rebounded by Morantos, throws it up for Latou. Latou goes up, gets the lay-in. We're back at tie. 43-43 to score, 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. Carroll right side for Garcia, back to the left side for King. King gets it stolen. Here comes Henderson the other way. And he's going to get a foul by Carroll. Carroll with the block. He's running a foul. So he prevents the bucket, potentially. 1:38 to score, tied at 43. Morantos at the top, pass to the left side for Taylor, inside for Henderson. Henderson backs in, pass three-pointer from Morantos at the top, no good off the left side of the rim, and here comes Montgomery and passes it back to Carroll as he brings up to the top. Bauer with it on the left side, inside for Montgomery. Montgomery shots up, no good. Rebounded by Taylor, and Morantos will bring it now down the left side. Inside for Henderson. Henderson goes up trying to get the dunk, cannot convert, but he gets fouled on the way. He's going to line and shoot two.
Bauer, it's his fourth, team fifth. Henderson line shooting two.
You know the top spot?
Henderson with the first free throw, short. Smiling about that one. Goes off the front of the rim. 43-43 the score, 1:11 to go. Third quarter. Second free throw coming up. Ernst and Taylor on the line for the Eagles. Second free throw is good. Eagles finally take the lead, 44-43. Battle their way back after being down by over 10. Garcia drives on Morantos, goes up, kicks in the corner for Carroll. Three, no good off the right side of the rim, and Ernst gets the rebound. Ernst tries to pass to Morantos, finally gets it after a couple of bounces, and Morantos finds his way down the court. Inside for Ernst. Ernst gets it swatted, but they're going to call him a foul. Looked like a little ball, but foul on Finkley. Ernst's first free throws, no good. Trying to make this second one so be a 2-point lead for the Eagles. Second free throw's good. Eagles lead by 2, 45-43 the score, 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Carroll the right side for Montgomery, down to the corner. Shots up and no good. Rebounded by Henderson as he's picking the defense apart, kicks it, and then stolen by Finkley. Nobody was there except him. And here comes Carroll the other way, shots up. There's a block on the play. He's going to go to the line and shoot two. Ernst with the foul.
That's his first, team second.
Carroll now trying to convert these free throws to tie the game back up at 45. First free throw is good. 45-44 the score. Misses the second one, and the Eagles' lead is 1. Full court press by Tehachapi. Morantos kicks it over to Henderson. Henderson drives, stops, throws it back to the top at Morantos as he's on the Eagle now. Holding it for the last shot. When passes inside for Henderson, it's good! Great job by Henderson. That's the second time in the last 2 quarters. Found a last-second shot at the end of the half, too. 47-44 the score. Daniel, how are you feeling about that quarter?
That quarter was definitely impressive by the Eagles, but I feel that both teams are now comfortable in this game and that they're both still scoring points, and it's going to be an interesting fourth period. Quarter.
It's definitely been a joy to broadcast. Both teams going at it. Had several lead changes. Eagles finally take the lead late out here in the third quarter. Basically trailed the entire first half, and to find their way back in front is absolutely insane. Key threes by Taylor. Morontos is playing well. Henderson's moving the ball. Great offense all around, and Tehachapi's hanging in there as well. End of intermission and fourth quarter coming up. Eagles lead by 3. Eagles get the ball to start. Morontos to the right side back for Taylor. Back to the top for Morontos, down to the left side for Gwynn. Gwynn passes to Morontos. Got that assist late to Henderson. Morontos drives in. Pass to the corner. 3-pointer for Taylor. No good. Hits the back of the rim. Bounces back right where Taylor shot the ball, and Tehachapi has it the other way.
Back up, Brandon.
Finkley has it down to the right corner for Garcia. Back to the top for Lamont. Shots no good. Henderson with the rebound. And Morontos drives in. Gets it poked out by Finkley. It's going to stay here. Eagles basketball. 47-44 the score. 7:16 to go here in the game. Fourth quarter now. Jurasic goes up. Great play by Henderson. Just stands in there shielding Jurasic from getting any defense to him. Gets the lay-in. 49-44 the score. Ground foul on Morontos.
Eagle foul on Morontos first. Team third.
LaMonica pulls up. Nope. Passes it back now for Carroll. Jones with it. Switch it. And now Garcia goes inside. Gets it poked away by Taylor. Then 3-pointer for LaMonica. No good. Overshot it. Airball. And now open. Carroll out for LaMonica. He drives in.
Don't leak out, Lindo.
Shots up and travel.
Don't leak out.
Thompson came back.
Eagles basketball, they lead by 5. 51-44 the score. 6:33 to go. Eagles defense has stepped up as of lately.
Hey, watch Ben short corner. Watch Ben short corner.
Morontos to the right side for Taylor. Inside for Jurasic. Jurasic across court for Morontos as he drives in. Kicks it back out for Henderson. Henderson down to Taylor. Over to Gwynn. Passes to Morontos. 3-pointer. No good, but offensive foul on Jurasic for the shot. It's going to be Tehachapi ball.
How many is that, Bill? There's only one up here.
Jones inside for Carroll. Carroll goes up. It's good. 46-51 the score. Taylor almost went up, then traveled. Tried to go up, shoot it. Realized it was going to get blocked, and then held on too long. Tehachapi ball. Carroll at the top. Great defense by Taylor as he switches. And now over the right side for Jones. Jones hands it off for Thompson. Three-pointer. No, it's good. Excuse me, two-pointer. Just inside the three-point line. 51-48 the score. Taylor back to the top for Morontos. Down to the right side for Taylor, down to Jurasic. Cross court for Gwynn, back to the top for Morontos. It's three, no good. Rebounded by Henderson and gets the lay-in. 5-footer by Henderson. 53-48 the score. 4:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. Carroll over now to King. King gets an open shot. It's good. But no basket. I guess it hit the top of the line. And they're going to say it's out of bounds. Lucky break for the Eagles. Substitutions now for both teams. (53-48). 4:35 to go here in the fourth quarter. Win with it, pass it over to Jurasic, goes up, no good, gets his own rebound, goes up again, 3 men on him and he gets the foul.
Quarter foul, Jones' third.
Foul on Ryan Jones, that's his third foul of the game. Jurasic will shoot two. First free throw's no good. (53-48) the score. 4:28 to go. Shots up and no good. And here comes Tehachapi the other way. Carroll with it and timeout by Tehachapi. They're going to talk this one over. They're down by 5. 53-48 the score. 4:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. Daniel, thoughts so far?
BCHS is starting to take over this game, and Tehachapi is going to have to find something that they can do to get some points on the board again.
How do you suggest they take over this game and put points on the board?
Well, their defense has held BCHS these last few minutes, and I feel like they just need to figure out how to put points on the board again.
Said it in the beginning that we had a good one. We definitely do. 53-48 the score. Eagles battle back after a large first half deficit. Inbound now for Tehachapi. Carroll has it at the top, guarded by Morontos. Eagles in a 3-2 zone. Down to Jones for Thompson now, guarded by Gwynn. Huge size mismatch, passes to King. And now over to Carroll at the top, to Bauer, back to the top for Carroll. Carroll to the right side for King. King to the top for Jones. Jones back to the right for King, inside for Thompson, goes up, no good. Looking for that foul, does not get it as time expires on the shot clock. Morontos has it now at the top, pass to the right side for Taylor. Down to the right corner for Jurasic, back to the top for Morontos. Fakes the pass, steps up for two, no good. Rebounded by Henderson and he gets the lay-in. 55-48 the score. 3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jones back to the top for King, inside for Bauer, back out for King. Drives past to Thompson, and before that they get a push on Ernst. Excuse me, Glenn.
Talk to him! Talk to him!
Fifth foul on the Eagles. Inside for Thompson. It's good.
Thompson, 2.
5-footers good. 55-50 the score. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And the corner for Jurasic. Jurasic kicks it out for Morantes. Open three. It's good! 58-50. 2:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. King back to the top for Jones. Down to Carroll. Carroll throws it back up for King at the top. Inside for Thompson. And he kicks it out for Jones. Guarded by Gwynn. Back to King. Goes off his foot, then off of another Tehachapi player's foot. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. As King tried to drive in, it went off his foot, then it hit Thompson's foot. Bounced out of bounds. And timeout now for the Eagles with 2:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Daniel, do you think that the Eagles have pretty much wrapped this one up, or do you think there's still some more basketball to be played?
With a minute left, or 2 minutes left, I feel like they have it, but they just need to keep their defense up. I don't think they need to score too many more points right now, but they definitely need to worry about their defense because Tehachapi's going to try and figure out a way to come and score some points before this time runs out.
If you're Tehachapi, when do you start fouling?
Probably when it gets to the point where there's no turning back. It's either do or die.
Should be very exciting coming up. 58-50 Eagles lead here in the fourth quarter. Under 3 minutes to go. Definitely some exciting times coming up. Again, Eagles lost their last game 73-72 in double overtime against West. It's their first league loss in 2 years. And the Eagles inbound. Morantes with it at the top, guarded by Carroll.
Elbow, elbow, elbow!
Still looking, some motion, passes down to Jurasic. Jurasic backs in on Thompson, fakes the shot, goes up, gets the foul, and he's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Number 22 goes in on number 22. Jurasic at the line. Been hit or miss at the free throw line so far. Misses this one.
Stay with it, don't back up.
That's probably about what he's shooting, 50%.
Hey, 12's the only shooter on the floor.
Jurasic's second free throw attempt is good. 59-50 to score. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Carroll to the right side for King. King guarded by Morantes. Back to the top for Jones, guarded by Taylor. Down to the right for King, guarded by Morantes once again. Back to the top for Carroll. Eagles in a 2-3 zone. Jones back to the top for King. Gets batted back to him by Morantes. Then inside for Thompson. Off the rim, no good. And Henderson has it as he brings it up the court.
Go get it!
Back to the top for Morantes. Calling for some ISO. A little motion for Gwynn as he goes to the left side. Passes to Jurasic. Jurasic jab step. Looking at him off. Thompson guarding. Jurasic now dribbles, drives, kicks it to Henderson. Henderson lays it up and good. 2-foot shot by Henderson, and the Eagles take an 11-point lead with 1:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jones to the left corner for Garcia. Inside now for Carroll. Gives it to Thompson, and Thompson gets fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Hey, wait! Time and score! Take your time!
Definitely has been more interesting than the last time these two teams met. The Eagles won 73-40 on January 9th earlier this month. Definitely hasn't been that, as Thompson's first free throw is good. He's been Tehachapi's best player in this game. Carroll checks out, and LaMonaco comes back in for the Warriors. 58 seconds to go, 10-point game. Thompson, free throws. It's good. Makes it a 9-point game with 55 seconds to go. Doesn't look like Tehachapi's fouling, so looks like they've almost conceded this game, it looks like. Back to your Warriors Eagles, taking their time, trying to kill as much clock as they can. Finally gets fouled. LaMonaco with the foul. And the Eagles are in the bonus, so Morontos is going to go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. 61-52 the score, 35 seconds to go. First free throw's good. Second of the 1-and-1 coming up. Taylor and Henderson on the line for the Eagles. Garcia, Thompson, King, and Galliejo are in for the Warriors. King has it. Three-pointer for LaMonaco. No good. Rebounded by Galliejo. And back out for Garcia. Garcia drives, goes in, gets the foul, but they're going to say it's on the ground. That foul puts Tehachapi in the bonus.
Set. They might come after you guys right now. They might come press you right now.
Garcia going to go line and shoot two. They're down by 11. 23 seconds to go. First free throw is good for Garcia. This Tehachapi team is almost all seniors. Only two players on their roster that are not.
Help it, Ben. Help it, Ben.
Definitely a senior-dominated lineup for the Warriors. And Taylor's going to hold on to it. So that'll do it for this one. Eagles win by a score of 63-53. Eagles come back after trailing by 13. Absolutely incredible comeback. Daniel, what are your thoughts on this game?
This was one of the best games I've seen BCHS play. The fact that they were down and then still had the team effort to come back as a second-half team and put some points on the board and get a W.
Yeah, it's definitely been a great game. One of the better games I've watched as a broadcaster here at BCHS.
Definitely a team effort by the Eagles. Stepped in the second half, knew they had to put some points on the board. It was impressive. It was a great game.
And we're going to send it over now with Tyler on for an interview. So that'll do it for this one. Eagles win by 10 after coming back. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Nate Uretsky.
And I'm Daniel Paul.
Go Eagles.